Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the first in a series of videos that I'm going to do that's going to be a little bit different. A friend of mine actually suggested that I get into doing ASMR videos. I have no experience with ASMR, but one of the things that she suggested for the type of video actually gave me a pretty good idea of something that I could do that would be kind of fun. She suggested that I do a swatching video of my eyeliners because that's a sound that she really enjoys. And the more I thought about it, the more I decided, I could go through and do a whole little series of videos where I do swatches of all of my makeup. Now, since the last full face of makeup video I did, I have completely rearranged every bit of my makeup. So nothing is like it was when you saw it last time. I also just went through today and washed all of my brushes, which is why I am barefaced, because they desperately needed it. So in here, the bag that used to have all of my makeup in it now contains all of my eye products. So for this first video in the series, I'm going to take this bag right here, which was one of the Allure bags that currently holds all of my eyeliners and my eyeliner sharpener. And I am going to go through and do swatches of each and every eyeliner that I have. And the first one that we've got is actually not an eyeliner. It's from Tanya Crooks, and it is a brow pencil called the Brow Gal. And it has the little spoolie on the end too. But we're gonna swatch. Maybe. Here we go. That one. And it is in medium brown, number 4. Up next, we have NYX liquid eyeliner. I'm going to swatch it right here. And I do like that eyeliner. It goes on really smooth. I don't have a steady hand with applying it, which is why the line is all kind of squiggly there. That's okay. Up next, we have Trastique, which is actually a mini eyeshadow crayon. It's not one that I use a whole lot, but every once in a while I need a good nude that's kind of on the darker side. It is in the shade Kona Coffee. Okay. Next, we have Clinique Quick Liner Eyes Intense. And of course, most of these are going to be black because a lot of them have come from subscription boxes. And got that one right there. And it's a pencil liner. It goes on quite well. I do enjoy the way it goes on and the way it feels. Next, we have Ulta Beauty Automatic Eyeliner in, yet again, black. This was sent to me by a good friend of mine. A lot of these were sent to me by a good friend of mine, and then a lot of them came from subscription boxes. Now, as you can tell, side by side, this one is not near as black as the Clinique. But the Clinique is number 9 Intense Ebony. This is just the Ulta Beauty in black, and it's actually more of a charcoal gray. Next, we have a Lancome Drama liquid pencil in intense black. And as sharpenable pencils go, it's kind of patchy. It doesn't go on real smooth. It doesn't feel as soft as I prefer. Grab a makeup wipe, and I'm going to take this set of swatches off, and that is these that I have swatched. Lay them up here. and take these swatches off, and you can get an idea of how well they come off with just a makeup wipe. Some of them better than others, obviously. That NYX liquid liner does not like to come off very easily at all, which is not a bad thing unless you're trying to take your makeup off at the end of the day. There we go. Now I've got a clean hand again. Moving along, we've got the Eyeko Black Magic. I have several Eyeko liners. I actually really like Eyeko eye products. I like their liners. I've got one of their mascaras that I absolutely love. Here we go. And there's that one. It does run just a little bit, but it gives a nice, smooth, clean line. If you're good at applying it, that is. Next, we have Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the shade 0, which is, of course, black. And like I said, some of these are going to be familiar because I got them recently in subscription boxes. There's that one. This is Ulta Beauty Dual Eyeliner in Blackout on this side, and Mink, which is a brown shade here. I do like how creamy those are. They go on quite easily. Next, we have another Ulta Beauty. Again, we have Blackout, which I'm not going to re-swatch because that was this end of this one as well. And the other end is Plum. And again, I like the way these Ulta Beauty pencils go on. It's a nice deep purple on the plum shade, which I really do enjoy. Next, we are going to grab the Ulta Beauty Eye Crayon in Pink Pearls. And this one has a little smudger stick at the end, the opposite end. And this is a nice light pink shade. It's kind of shimmery. It goes on really smooth. And I do enjoy it. And like I said, it's got the little smudge stick at the other end. I need to clean that one too. So that's the second set. We're going to go ahead and clean those off. Okay, up next, we've got the LA Colors Metallic Liner. This one is kind of a copper color. I've used these so much, I can't tell the shade names on most of them anymore, but I've got a whole set of these, and I will do them next. Maybe. My hand was still a little damp from the makeup remover, so it didn't want to glide on. There we go. And that's kind of the coppery shade on it. And then we have one that is a deep charcoal gray, which is a matte liner from the same set from LA Colors. And then we have the metallic purple one, which is also gorgeous, but not quite as creamy as the mattes. The metallics are not as creamy as the mattes in the whole set, but I do like them. I enjoy the variety of colors. And this one is a matte white. I don't know if you'll be able to see it swatch or not. I use this one on my lower waterline most of the time when I do my makeup. Next, we have a matte in kind of a turquoisey green shade. I'll do that one right here. And it's quite creamy and very pretty, very pigmented. And that's something I really like about the LA Colors set, is that they are all very pigmented. And next we have a metallic, kind of a gray color. And like I said, the metallics are not as creamy as the mattes, but I love that I got them all together as a great big set, and the fact that they are so pretty. And we've got just a few more in that set, and we're going to go with, oh, I'm sitting here spilling eyeliners everywhere. Next one we're going to go with is the metallic champagne color, and I'm going to go up here with it. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't use this one very often because it is almost invisible, but sometimes I'll do like the inner waterline on the lower corner, on the inner corner on the waterline with it. Next we have a metallic green. It's almost an emerald green. And I really like it. And you can tell the difference between this metallic up here and the matte green down here, just in the fact of the metallic versus the matte. They're almost the same shade in the swatches, but the metallic has a little bit more of a shine to it than the matte does. And the last one in this set is a matte, and again it is a dark, almost grayish color. We'll swatch it down here, and it is pretty much a black, like a deep charcoal gray, almost black. So there is those all swatched, and these do come off pretty easily for the most part. Okay, and next we're gonna go with the Illamasqua eye crayon, and let's see if I can find the shade name, and the color is Honor. And this is one that yet again came in a subscription box, and it's just a nice brown shade. Up next we have a Mr. Right Now eyeliner from the Balm. And it's kind of a metallic gold. It does not want to work very well. There we go. There we go. It's kind of a brownish gold shade. Next we have another Ulta Beauty dual-ended in the shades Smoke and Majesty. And again, Smoke is a grayish black. Majesty is another really pretty purple one. I like it a lot. It's a royal purple, thus the name Majesty. Next we have a Clinique shadow liner, in desperate need of sharpening apparently, in the shade number 3, Dark Chocolate, which means it's going to be a deep brown. And it's got a very creamy formula to it. You could almost use that as an eyeshadow shade. Next we have an LA Colors eyeliner, not from the set that I had bought, but from the same brand. And this one looks to be a black. It is. And it's quite nice. Again, I really like the LA Colors. I know they're not a big brand. They're just a cheap store brand, but I really like them. Next we have Ico Skinny Liquid Liner in black. And we will do it right here. And it's got the tip on it to where you can do a finer line. Look at what I'm doing to try to do a finer line with it. There we go. It's right here. Or you can do a wider line by pressing it more into the area that you're lining. And there's that set. Take them off. And for as much as that eyeliner from the balm did not want to go on. It does not want to come off. Okay, and we're getting down to the last few. Up next, we're going to do, this is Diamond Cosmetics. Again, I found this at a dollar store. Soft as Silk Kohl Eyeliner in the shade Emerald. And it's just a very light, very creamy emerald shade. I really do like it. I use it quite a bit. Next, we have the Color Workshop eye pencil in, I'm not seeing a shade, but it looks to be either a black or a charcoal gray. Yep, it's black. It's got a really nice formula to it. It's very creamy. And everything wants to roll away. So next we have a Pixie by Petra Endless Silky Eye Pen, and this one is in the shade Rose Gold. And again, it's got a very nice creamy feel to it. It's got good pigmentation. It's not patchy. And it's one that I really enjoy. I really enjoy everything that I've tried from Pixie by Petra so far, though. So that's quickly becoming one of my favorite brands. Next, we have Hikari. And I'm not seeing anything as far as shade or anything like that on here. But it looks to be a silvery color. So probably a charcoal gray. Maybe a little bit more on the silver side, though, it looks like. Yep, that's a very silvery shade. And I do like the formula of the Hikari products. Their pencils are wonderful. We're down to the last three. This one is Revlon Color Stay Eyeliner in black. And it's just another one of those that you can twist up. See, you can just twist that up. It is in the shade black. There we go. And the next one is from Clinique High Impact Custom Black Kohl in Blackened Black #1. And again, it's just a twistable. And we'll do it right here. Like I said, I've got a lot of various black eyeliners. I don't use all of them all the time, but I do like to vary my use. So, and then the last one we have is the Ico Skinny Mini, which is one that we've already swatched once basically. But this is the travel sized of it. And again, you can go wider with it, or you can go more with just the tip and do a more narrow line. Or you can start out with a narrow line and then go more into it. Now this one is almost all gone. Because it is just a mini. And I find myself grabbing it more often than I do the full-size skinny. So let me get that all off. And that covers all of my eyeliners. And the next video that I'm going to be adding in this series is swatches of all of my eyeshadow palettes, which is going to be a lot of fun because I've got a lot of eyeshadow palettes. Just to give you an idea, this is only a few of them. I think this pretty much covers the rest of them. But you can imagine if I've got this many palettes, I've probably got a ton of shades. Plus I've got individual pans, which will be their own separate video. So that's all for right now, and I will see y'all later. Bye.